Hey guys, this is Jen, and today I wanted to share with you a little video about sensitive skin. Now I'm talking about people who are breakout prone, who have rashes and eczema and all kinds of uncomfortable skin things that make you itchy and rashy and breakout prone and flaky and just not happy in your skin, which I am #1 sensitive skin person talking to you right here. I basically dealt with sensitive skin my entire life ever since I was little, and I would not be able to use all the cool bubble baths as everyone else because I would just like break out all over. Or when I went to pizza parties, I'm allergic to pepperoni and I would just break out in hives all over and would have to go home and have an oatmeal soak, which is never a fun thing. All the way to now where I've been dealing with adult acne and eczema and a lot of things that would generally make me self-conscious in public, which is one of the reasons why, if you can't tell, today I decided to do the video without wearing any foundation or concealer or any makeup on my skin. I did my eye makeup and just kind of like stopped there. Just because I think it's important to show how skin really looks sometimes. I know sometimes in lights and cameras it can kind of make an illusion like you have better skin than you do, but this is my attempt at just being really honest and open and kind of sharing with you that this is what my skin is. I don't have perfect skin. If you guys ever thought that, then it's definitely not true. You can see a lot of like acne, blemishes, hyperpigmentation. I also have a nice big eczema spot on the back of my neck. But anyway, I wanted to share this video with you so that you guys could have a few helpful tips for managing sensitive skin and being aware of what can help in the process as you're searching for new products to try out. So let's go ahead and get started. Reading ingredients, looking at the labels, and getting yourself familiar with what they kind of are and what they mean. I know a lot of times there's just like a bunch of giant words on the back of some label, but there are a few things that tend to be a little more irritating. You may have heard about some other people talking about specific ingredients that they're allergic to, but the thing that you want to keep in mind is being aware of your own personal body, because everybody's body is a little bit different, and just because a lot of people are allergic to one ingredient doesn't mean you'll necessarily react the same way. So just by avoiding all allergic ingredients doesn't guarantee that you won't also be allergic to it. I actually just talked to a friend last night who was talking about this foundation she just used, and like everybody's saying how amazing it is, and as soon as she put it on her skin the next day she just had huge inflammation and bumps and cystic acne that took months to get over. So it can be a very different process for every single person. So again, if you happen to break out from something, just be aware of all of the ingredients on that list, and the next time you break out from something else, look at the ingredients and see what's in common. Another tip that I think is really important is to moisturize right after you shower, because showering is actually one of the things that can cause your skin to lose moisture the fastest. I know it's kind of counterintuitive, but water can actually dehydrate your skin, especially if you're using really hot water. So my rule of thumb is basically as soon as I step out of the shower, within the first minute, I try to moisturize. My last big tip is to simplify. If you happen to be getting a little bit rashy, which I hate saying that word, but the truth is rashes are just human. It's a part of something that almost all of us have gone through at one point or another, and just some of us happen to be a little more rashy than others. So if you happen to break out in a rash, in hives, redness, inflammation, irritation, acne, just simplify your routine. Find out all the extraneous things that you don't desperately need and cut it out until your skin calms down. That way you can slowly introduce things back into your regimen and figure out what it is that's irritating your skin. Now I want to move on into a few products that I highly recommend if you happen to be sensitive skin. The first one being a body wash that I've just started using recently. This is the Olay Sensitive Skin Body Wash, and I love this. It's super gentle. It's just as much moisturization as their ultra moisturizing body wash. It doesn't have any harsh ingredients in it that are going to irritate your skin. My sensitive skin just drinks it up and loves it. Nothing's irritating at all. My husband, who also has sensitive skin, has super been enjoying it as well. For me, the biggest thing about a body wash is I hate when body washes have that super squeaky feeling, which I talked about in my last empties video. This definitely doesn't have that effect. The next product I wanted to talk about is Aquaphor, which this one is labeled baby, but it's actually exactly the same as any other Aquaphor. It just goes to show that if babies can use it, then it's probably good enough for adults with sensitive skin to use as well. But Aquaphor Healing Ointment is one of my favorite products to use, especially on my lips when they get into a really bad cracked dry cycle. Even if I drink enough water, sometimes that's not enough to just rehydrate everything, because this actually will create a layer on top of my skin that keeps the natural moisture that's inside my skin hydrating the skin. You can also use this on dry cuticles, on elbows, on feet. One thing you can do, especially in the cold, dry winter, is putting this all over your feet, putting some really warm, snuggly socks on, and just sleeping in it overnight. In the morning, your feet will be so nice and soft and not so evil and dry and cracked anymore. So it's just an all-purpose product that really is a lifesaver during the winter months. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is actually a makeup product that's great for sensitive skin. I'm sure you guys have probably heard about this before, but Mineral Makeup is just about the best foundation that most people with sensitive skin can use. It's not for everybody. I've heard of a few people that are allergic to a couple of ingredients here and there, but generally, as far as foundation goes, since Mineral Makeup doesn't have as many binders in it as a liquid foundation or a cream product, it has less things that are going to break you out or give you rashes or irritate sensitive skin. I know Bare Minerals in particular, they say, oh, you can sleep in it, which I don't personally recommend sleeping in your makeup ever, but if it's gentle, again, enough to sleep in it, then it's probably okay for most people with sensitive skin. I don't personally break out from it, and I love using it when I am in a cycle of broken out or rashy skin. That's just my 2 cents. If you guys have sensitive skin and have makeup products that you particularly recommend, please let me know that down in the comments so that we can just share our knowledge with everyone else, fellow sensitive skin girls. I guess that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and found it helpful if you happen to deal with sensitive skin as well. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below if you have any particular sensitive skin tips to share. And if you like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up and subscribe to this channel. This is Jen, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye! Oh, that sounded really like... maybe a bit more. Sometimes just get... sometimes I... Okay. Is this your nose?